I guess a quick heads up is in order because the trailer that so many folks are worried about being spoiler filled will be playing for the duration of this video. Run! Or look away. Now, you can't even look away and just listen to it because I'm going to be referencing and talking about a ton of stuff shown in this video to explain why I disagree with the idea that this video was filled with spoilers. Look, first off, if you were one of those folks who've been waiting for a Metroid game like myself for 19 years, right? But unlike me, you didn't want any spoilers. You wanted to go in blind, except for like the first reveal, obviously, because that was gonna catch you, because obviously it exists. Now I'm gonna, go on a complete blackout. I don't want to know nothing. If that was you, why did you click trailer number 2 a month out before the game releases? What did you think it was gonna be? Because it was going to show the game, it was going to show more of it, and they're going to show new things, to separate this from every other entry in the Metroid saga. So, really, what this trailer did was get people excited, like myself, like you, except with the spoiler part, you know. Crazy hype. I was so happy to see the Shine Spark. I was so happy to see Samus in a waterproof Varia suit. You know what I'm talking about? I was like, yes, beautiful. You know what's crazy? If you actually look at that segment with the purple suit, her power levels are crazy high. Was that the end of the game? Was that a spoiler? How you gonna know that she doesn't lose her abilities after that? Mid-game, something completely different, something gamers won't expect. You know what I mean? Because yeah, we've lost abilities and we went zero suit, but to lose your abilities and have to actually regain complete new ones mid-game, that would be crazy. That'd be completely innovative, something we've never seen. You really don't know. To say like, oh, that's the end of the game for sure, you really don't know. What if there's way more than 99, or way more than the single bar you saw there? Maybe she needs another layer of coating of armor on her suit in order to fight this crazy chosen enemy. Like, we do not know. Who's this chosen enemy? Is he real? Is he a robot? I mean, if you went and you read, all of the goddamn information drops that they've been dropping on the website, then again, I don't think you're that worried about spoilers. See, because I already stopped reading those, so I don't know. Whether this character is male, female, you know what I mean, robot, actual goddamn life form, nothing. Is it an X parasite? Do not know. Nothing about it. But I see it, and I think it's epic, and I'm excited to actually fight it in the game. Seeing Kraid was shocking. Like, oh snap, they put Kraid in it because it's Kraid in 3D, and it's not a Smash game. That's epic. But you know who else might be in here? Ridley. Oh my god. Like, it ain't that serious. Ridley is always in these goddamn games. There might be a brain in this game, right? When they first showed off Metroid Prime, there was a 3 Corruption. There was a trailer on the Wii where you can go on the eShop, download it, and you will watch this trailer. And it was talking about the Aurora unit. Oh my god, the Aurora unit. Some people thought, oh my god, they spoil you the whole game. Did they really? Not really, because the Aurora unit for the most part was helpful. And yeah, was it used at the end? Yeah, but I mean, that's just a nod to Metroid. You know what I'm saying? So that was just cool to go from a Dark Samus fight to it then transition into Dark Samus, aka Metroid Prime, fused now with a other Mother Brain style thing. You know what I mean? Like, crazy. Like, that's absolutely crazy. So, but was it a spoiler? Not really. There was so much in between with that game. Like, there was just so much, and I don't know. Like, what has Nintendo actually spoiled you? Because I remember E3 2016, the one with the Stampede, when Nintendo only went there with Zelda Breath of the Wild. Before we knew it was Breath of the Wild, it was just the, Zelda Wii U game. And people played it, and a ton of people assumed that, oh, they gave a ton away. They showed basically everything. And Nintendo kept like, reinforming people, like, yo, we just showed y'all 2%. 2%. That's it. We promise. Y'all ain't even get off the Great Plateau. And then when you play that game and you're like, oh yeah, the Great Plateau ain't shit. Like, it's nothing special. You know what I'm saying? Like, compared to the rest of the, immensity of that game and the content that's in that game. And people were worried then, like, Nintendo does really good at showing you new mechanics, because that's what they sell their games on, new ideas. It's not just more of the same. They always try to be like, oh, here's this new innovative way to play it. oh, here's these new things that you can do within the game. Here's brand new mechanics. It's why a lot of Paper Mario fans be tight. You know what I'm saying? Because they're always changing it up. And they're like, yo, can you just give us 1,000-year door again? That's all we want. Don't no, nothing else. Just that. And they don't really do that. It's the reason why we haven't even gotten the F-Zero game. Because Nintendo is always like, yeah, we got to do something new. So when they reveal new games, they highlight the new things. Hell, they did an entire direct for Mario Kart 8. I laugh because it's like, you gotta be like not a super hardcore Nintendo fan and think that they're gonna straight up spoil their own game, their biggest game of the year. No, they're getting people hyped for it. But the Mario Kart 8 Direct was just about mechanics and, oh look, you can add these things to the vehicles and da 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 and the drift, and then you got an extra drift. They were basically just highlighting in a very slick, cool fashion the mechanics of the game. Like, this is what Nintendo always does with their new games. And with Breath of the Wild 2, they've shown it, right? But you're not going to get a trailer like this for Breath of the Wild 2 until like a month out. You know what I'm saying? Like, and in the year that we in, we'll get this kind of trailer for Breath of the Wild 2. We haven't. We get little teasers, little snippets. Like, it's like almost like the trailer is blinking and you can't really see. Like, yo, stop blinking. I want to see. And then it just moves on. What they're doing is showing you like, oh look, there's new things. And what did that trailer really show you? Oh look, there's an arm ability. Oh look, there's new mechanics. Did they even answer the questions of how those mechanics work? No. Some Zelda fans out there might say, oh my god, they're spoiling the game. Like, really? Was it Ganon or was it Demise? Do you know? I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, what happened with Zelda? Like, we don't know. Like, we don't know anything. Does it take place in the past? Does it take place in the future? Are you gonna have that Tom play in the game? Likely. You know what I mean? But all those things get teased to show you, oh look, this is a new mechanic, a sky mechanic. Why is there super crazy clouds in the sky in some shots, and in other shots it looks like regular Breath of the Wild? Those are things that are gonna have you wondering, but it's all teasing. You know what I'm saying? And eventually they're gonna give you a trailer that's gonna give you a lot. And that a lot still won't be the whole game. You know, I mean, people are still finding new things with Breath of the Wild today. You know, and after the fact, that's all we were celebrating. Like, oh my God, we could do this, you could do that, da 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 da. And it was after the fact people were thinking, oh, they're giving away everything in Game Informer previews and this preview and that preview. They didn't give away nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, they really just teased. Look at this is the new thing that we're doing. So when I see Metroid Dread after 19 years, I say, go Nintendo, show me that we're gonna have this 3D, you know, 2D experience, and we're gonna have all the old abilities that Samus had, but then we're gonna have Samus being the complete badass that she was, and the way she was presented in the Prime series. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, she had the badassery in the 2D games, but in the Prime series, it was on a whole nother level. And when I look at this, that's what I see. I see the greatness of Prime. You know what I'm saying? Like, taking just the essence. Like, remember when Samus walked away from the Lumineth and the Prime 2 at the end, and she walked into the light and she just put up the hand like, peace out. Oh man, that was epic, you know? And then, and like all the times when Samus just like was being shown in that game, it was like they were overcompensating for the fact that you weren't seeing her outside of seeing her in the Morph Ball, especially in the first Prime, because you didn't get screw attack and stuff like that. So no ledge grabs or anything like that. So when they showed her, they wanted her to look as badass as possible. So this game, they're going even crazier. Like, that shot of her in front of Craig and it, you know, being tied back so it can't really reach. You know what I'm saying? And so she's looking up at it while charging her goddamn arm cannon, letting it know, like, I'm about to fuck your whole shit up. You see these holes you got going down your body? I'm going to put a ton of them all over you, son. Like, yo, like that, it just passed that shot. It's just epic. Like, I look at this, I'm like, I'm happy to see, oh yeah, we got the underwater stuff, you know, the different suits and all of that. I don't think they spawned it. You think that we only gonna have 3 suits? If you saw 3, you know there's gonna be at least 5. Like, come on, they're not gonna spoil you all of the suits. Did they ever spoil you the light suit for Metroid Prime 2? I don't think they did, if I'm remembering. I know they showed the dark suit. Everybody assumed, oh, you know, there's going to be a light one that's going to make you walk. And it's like, yeah, but that's just good game design to make you work. You know what I'm saying? To a more comfortable state. You know what I'm saying? That's just, I mean, even Doom Eternal does that, where it's like you start off kind of, you know, like, damn, what's going on? And then by the end, you're an absolute monster beast. crazy amount of upgrades to your arsenal, and then you understand the game mechanics, and then you start seeing it the way I always say, like when you really in the groove with Doom Eternal, you see it as a dance. Where other people who they're watching you play, they seeing you like, oh my god, I'm killing everything. With me, I'm just trying to be focused on the rhythm of restocking health, armor, and ammo. You know what I'm saying? And trying to focus on that. It's weird, man. I don't think this was. I'm listening. I'm saying a whole lot basically to say, nah, this trailer wasn't spoiling the game at all, man. And I'm somebody who would definitely complain if I felt that they were spoiling the game, but this is not giving away too much, man. Nah, man. We in the middle of the pandemic, man. Show me something, man. You never know with this life, man. We only get one. That's the way I feel, for real, for real. Like, it's not even a laughing matter. Like, I look at this and I'm just like enjoying every second, counting down the days. What I will say is this, look, right? I stopped reading all the news drops, all the info drops, and I said I'll read those after the game is out when it's like, yeah, I want to now, see theories and breakdowns and all that. I'll read that because I read up to part, I want to say part 3 or 4, and I said, yeah, I'm gonna stop. I think I said, you know what, just a trilogy. I'll keep the rest for later. But yeah, like I'm done. I think, you know what I'm saying. Like if they release any like commercials, I'll watch that because I want to see how they're gonna advertise this on actual television. I would rather actually see it when I'm watching AEW. It pop up live and I'm reacting to Rampage right on here. Make sure you subscribe so you can watch that. You know what I'm saying? Every Friday at 10. I would be like, oh, snap, a Metroid, and see it for the first time right there. That would be epic. But I'll probably see it, through Nintendo's upload. But if they do upload, like, oh, first TV ad, I'm watching that shit. But trailer number 3, hell no, I'm not watching. This was enough. There shouldn't be a trailer number 3. If I'm not mistaken, this is the final trailer, right? So this is perfect. I'm ready. I mean, I've been ready. Once they said, listen, once he started talking at E3 saying, oh yeah, Metroid Prime 4 is going to take some time. I was like, oh, so they're going to show something else? Okay, Amazon. Let's go. I was ready, you know what I'm saying? So ready, yet I still missed the special edition and the amiibos. But I'm going to try to make those, happen. At least the amiibos. I'm going to try to make those happen before the release, man. Before the release. I keep saying it, you know what I'm saying? To make it a reality, to make it actually come true. But yeah, no spoilers at all, man. And if it is, look, I'll say this. You don't know the in-betweens, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, Metroid is about the design, the mechanics, the secrets, and everything. You know what I mean? Like, that's a awesome thing. Matter of fact, I was actually talking about on the Active Game of Life podcast, which you could listen to on Patreon. Also, if you want to do that, link in the description below. I was talking about the fact that in what was I saying? In Dread. Man, you know what it is? I'm losing my train of thought. I was talking so much about Metroid. Listen, it don't even matter. The point is, I talked a whole lot more about Metroid and oh yeah, matter of fact, this is what I was gonna say. Thank God I remember, right? Because I was about to just say, you know what, never mind. But folks who are already, a little bit bothered that there's a Aeon ability that lets you basically scan. When I saw that, I was like, scanning from Metroid Prime. And Super Metroid, obviously, but Metroid Prime, scanning in this game. Which this game just keeps giving me vibes. This game to me is just a 2D Metroid Prime. That's what it feels like, which makes it the greatest damn Metroid game ever to me. It's like, yes, it's everything I love. But, it's a blend of the two. And hopefully Prime 4 will do the same. It'll be vice versa. Where it's like, oh, so much more, action and 2D section and Aeon abilities and all kinds of crazy shit in that game. But, yeah, I think I lost my train of thought. Yo, listen, man, it's too good. I'm looking at the trailer. It just gets me so excited, man. Like, just the whole thing. But that Aeon ability, I ain't lose my train. I got it. Don't worry, I got it. That whole thing about, oh yeah, it's taking away a whole layer of what makes Metroid great. It's bombing all the walls. I'm like, yo, if you are a Nintendo fan, and maybe I know there's a lot of young people that's gonna be their first Metroid game. Look. In Zelda games, since the beginning, this is what us hardcore, you included, because you are a hardcore Nintendo fan. You just don't know this because you're young, so I'm gonna put you onto game, literally onto game. Don't pick up any goddamn heart pieces, and then the game becomes harder. It's the same thing with Metroid. Don't pick up any energy tanks. Don't pick up. You just make the game harder for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Without hard modes, us Nintendo fans, we used to make the games harder for ourselves. You know what I mean? So you can do that for yourself. So if you want to play it the way you've played every Metroid game you played up to now, and you want to bomb every wall because that's just the thing that you like to do, your OCD or whatever the case, I know I play Metroid too. You know what I'm saying? I feel you with that. I'm not doing that. I'm using this scanning ability because it's the same thing, really. When you think about it, yeah, okay, I would do it in every room, literally every room, literally. So I may as well scan instead of just wasting time doing what I'm gonna do anyway. If they gave me ability to do it easier, some people say, "Oh yeah, that's gonna take away from it." Again, 3 heart strategy. Just don't use the ability, right? What Metroid game? There was, man. There was. I don't, man. Listen, I played too many Metroid games to know which one did what at this point. But some of them, or one of them, let you trigger on and off abilities. It might have been Super Metroid. It might have been Fusion. It might have been Zero Mission. I don't remember. But they used to, because you have like the dots where you can pick like, what you have on. You can see what you have on. Set that to off. Turn it off so that you cannot trigger it at all. You know what I mean? And go about enjoying the game the way, you want. I don't think that's anything crazy egregious like the crap other M was pulling that literally took it out of the realm, in my opinion, of actually being what a Metroid game is. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just something where you have a choice, and it streamlines the game in the era of simplicity, of streamlining, in the era of smart delivery. You know what I'm saying? And buying the game one place and not having to buy it multiple. Oh no, that's only on Xbox, not on PlayStation. Anyway, in the era of the gaming being like that, right? And everybody trying to make games more seamless, and you got a Switch in your hand on the go. Some people might be like, "Yo, I'm playing. There's one more stop. I'm on, the train, the bus, or whatever the case may be. Regular transportation. You might be on the plane. It might be time to land. Hold on. Oh, I'm in this last room. I ain't gonna bomb the whole thing. Let me just use the scanning ability. All right, cool. There's a wall right there. Boom, bam, boom, boom. Get the thing. Go. All right, let me get off this train, bus, everything I listed. You know what I'm saying? And keep it moving. Like, you don't like the choices there. And I like choices. I like options. And we are in the era of options when it comes to gaming. You know what I'm saying? On how you play your games, where you play your games. I mean, the Switch is literally the console of options. You can play it, puppy mode with your Joy-Cons and the goddamn grip. You could play them free like a Wii Remote and Nunchuck. You could play with a Pro Controller. You could play it actually off TV on the go like a regular handheld. You can take the goddamn console, take the goddamn a standout and play it that way, without even using the TV. Choice. Why take away one because, you don't like that choice, so yeah, take it away from everybody. Don't be selfish. Don't be selfish. Sharing is caring, and some people might want that ability. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just better for them. You know what I'm saying? So you never know. Somebody could have, I don't know, anything like a damaged hand the day that this game comes out. So they're like, man, I want to play. Just that simplified it for me. I didn't have to, move that hand as much. You never know what the situation might be where that feature will come in literally handy. See what I did there? So yeah. Anyway, I don't think that this trailer spoiled you anything. That was a long way of just basically saying, nah, man. Not at all. And it was an excuse to continue to talk about Metroid because god damn does this game look good. Look at it. You see her reaching out? That's how I'm reaching out for you, Samus. I need you in my life. And that's how I'm going to be when I get the game. I'll be right here like, yeah. I'm so happy. I cannot wait for this game, man. This game is going to be insane. There's no way this game is not going to be just the best, the absolute best. I think Super Metroid, because I know Super Metroid holds the crown for a lot of people. I think after this, the narrative is definitely going to change, and people are going to actually be saying, "Oh, Super Metroid for you? Nah, Dread for me. The best 2D Metroid game, Dread for me. Best Metroid game, Dread for me." Yes, that's the kind of hope and excitement and faith I have in this game. Absolutely, because I truly do believe that Mercury Steam was made for this. From Castlevania to Metroid, they have Metroidvania literally in their DNA. Man, I can't say it enough. So yeah, that's going to do it for this discussion right here about goddamn spoiler-filled trailer number 2. I don't think so. I disagree. I think it's perfectly fine. Oh, look at Craig. Look at Craig. Oh, I see Ridley in the back. Just playing. It was other M's. What was her name? What was the doctor lady name? What was her name? Yeah. MB. MB. She's here. People like, oh no. I'm just playing, man. I know. Listen, man, I can't wait for this game. I don't know if you can tell I'm super excited for it. So you might want to subscribe because I will be playing through this entire game on stream, and I will assume it'll happen probably more than once because if you don't know, Metroid, oh, it's one of my favorite video game franchises of all time. And I don't mean one of like, oh, in the list of 100. No, I mean one of in the list of 2 others. You know what I'm saying? And Zelda's one of those. If you can't guess the other one, I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. Jump, man. That was stupid. Bye.